You're going the slow route, are you? Alright. A lot of cat butt involved with that. There we go. Yeah. Like, red onions, not really a fan. White onions or brown onions, whatever they're called. Like, they're quite strong. Like, I don't really like onions in salads. I'll pick them out. It's one of the few things that I will kind of, like, pick out of a salad. If it's on a burger or something like that, I really don't give a shit. I'm indifferent to that. I think it kind of adds to it. What else is there? Yeah, I don't know. We have around Christmas time in Australia, and I don't know if there's any other particular special events where this also happens, but around Christmas time, it's kind of a semi-common thing that people buy, like, I think it's, what is the thing called? There's like this red, like, it's like a Frankfurt kind of sausage or whatever, but it's not. Cabana, that's it. But it's not like international cabana kind of thing. It's just like a really, I don't know how to explain it, a kind of crappy sausage in a sense. Like, we also have them here as Cheerios as well, so that also confuses everybody else around the world. But yeah, anyway, they're sort of semi-popular here. You get like cabana, cheese, little tiny like pickled onions, actual like gherkins and shit, dips, all that kind of stuff. And you kind of like chop it all up like relatively small, and it's kind of like finger food around Christmas time. I don't know if everybody sort of does it. Different people got different sort of tastes for it, but it seems to be semi-common, at least in my area it does. So yeah, I don't mind those like little tiny onions, especially the ones that have got color in them. It's literally just food color. That's all it is. And it's kind of like, I don't know how best to say this, but like, it's literally just like red dye onions, like pickled onions. And so, yeah, I don't know, I could snack on the hell out of those. That's only a 5 on that, I might take that down. But, they kind of go pretty quickly. They're kind of sweet. I think the thing is, it's a pickled item. I quite like a lot of like pickled vegetables and shit. So, it's my preference for that. But, yeah, not much else. Not much else oniony. I can eat it. I can ingest it. It's just not one of the foods I'll go like as a preference for over other stuff first. You really don't have a lot of high stats, do you? It's alright, I'll give you like 1s on all of those. The rest of these, yeah, you got a 2 and a, yeah, they'll do it. No, I'm curious what the what sort of brought about the question, Mathis. Alright, I think you're both night owlers. Got you set up for work, got you set up with your times. This is it, this is what I missed. We've also got chimpanzees going jailbreaker. That's the only reason why I'm paused at the moment, because I just need to deal with that in a second, but I need to get these set up first. Just chatting. That's all good. I'm always curious when people like ask about like food preferences sort of stuff. Because like, it's not really any issue. I'm just curious. You know, in the same way that I'm sure you're curious, which is why you're asking it. Also, one of my thrombos is called Yo-Yo, and I just find that very amusing. I don't even know why, it just is. Alright, just checking on my animals, because a bunch of them came in, and I didn't have rhinos allocated to where they're supposed to be, so I was finding them in my food areas. Like, my rats are not where they're supposed to be. I've got 3 female rats, and I don't have 1 male. I can see a rat apocalypse coming from that. I don't have any orange horses. One of my cats are down. Why are you down? Did you get stabbed? Oh, your spine got shattered. Yeah, you're not getting back up, unfortunately. If their spine's broken, they're not getting up. Let's see. Depressive. Mate. You did this in front of a lot of people too. Let's see if we could take you down. I don't want to rest in. I think I could probably beat him up and put him into a bed. By the way, these beds are not really great. I really do need to work on building the little hospital. But, there we go. Okay, you're down. And Bora, if you could just rescue him, he should be fine. It's off deaf in 5 hours. Maybe not that fine, but, you know. Let me go get somebody to hit this psychic soup pulse, make everybody happy. My caravan's arrived at the trader. Also, interestingly enough, with onions and stuff, while it's something that I can eat, it's not something that I'll ever normally request on something. Like any kind of like food. I might send you, if you're close, send down there. Just start heading straight down. Now you trade. I've got dromedaries. I don't have a lot of money. I do have a bit. We brought these wools for a reason. What? You've got medicine. Got a lot of medicine. I brought psychoid leaves because it's feeding my animals, but it doesn't actually feed us. And I brought books because books were light. There we go. I can sell off all this shit. What else have you got? Please tell me you got an insanity lance. I don't need that. Mind you, insanity lances are really good for if you have a fuck ton of animals and you can get your people inside to safety. You set that shit off. Like with the amount of animals that I have on my map, it's a nightmare for anybody else walking in, but I don't really want that. I will buy you medicine. I was after jade, psychic shock lances, and food, so I'll get that and I'll probably grab us a bit of food because you guys don't have any. It would be a little bit cheaper to get you fine meals, honestly. I have a lot of money from this. Okay. Alright, I don't need to sell the wools then. I brought really, really expensive items with me. So probably about 800. I could take their money with me. So that's a bit too much. Take that back down to like a 1. A little bit too little. Sure, maybe we can go up to 4. Okay, try 6. That's a little bit too much, but honestly not by much. Take that up to a 5. Very close. I want to take as much of their money with me in case the next location out here has got what I want to buy. That way I've got as much money as physically possible with me. The other thing too is any silver I bring home, like yes, I could buy more food for them, but any silver wait a minute, that's my money, is it? Sufficient? Oh, I haven't go back. I clicked it too many times, hold up. There we go. Now they should be good. Yeah, Sanja's down there. So what I'm hoping is if I can bring home silver, then we can get a lot more sterilized floors built. Nerona, you are just a daytimer. So I should actually have like several people joining my colony from the prisons. And that's what I'm trying to do because I'd really, really like to avoid having another prison outbreak with 20 odd people in here. Specifically, it's fine if I have shock lances, but I've wasted all of my shock lances doing a non-aggressive takedown of my prisoners to this point. You got a 4 on that. Still not high enough to make medical. Handling's 3. You got 8 on smithing. Tailoring. Crafting. I don't really give a shit which one they do. If they'll do one, that's great. I don't really need people to be doing researching. Like, I have a lot of people in here that can do researching by default, but fine, that's kind of like one of your highest skills. So let's just make sure that you can do crunchy one. So they can do other stuff that they don't really want to do, but they will do if they've got nothing else. So what basically means is if they don't have anything to build, they'll go and they'll plant stuff. So that will also help me too. So pretty much after I do my trades, I don't think there's another caravan going out So I'll end up merging them. I hope that somebody comes in here and gets the rest of these people out. Wakes up smelling treat under nose. Eats wag's tail happily. He had a pretty long sleep there. A lot of, like, I don't know about wolves specifically, but like a lot of dogs and stuff tend to wake up pretty quickly when they can smell a treat under their nose. So I was a bit surprised by that. That's Viking. No. I'm gonna move this one over to the corner. And somebody's destroyed one of these things. I'm pretty sure I've got a spare of that somewhere. Nope. That ain't gonna happen. Williams, mate, Skizzle's right there. Can I get you to... That's a 30% chance. What's your odds? 40. 30. Is somebody nearby got a high one? Honestly, Cammy's got the closest. What about you, Worm? Yeah, Cammy's got the highest chance. I don't know how this is going to go, but basically Williams wants to go run wild and free, and I'll just put him in prison and I'll tame them. You're not getting out of here. Or there's a lot of people right there. A lot of them got guns. Let's just take you down in a slightly more civil manner. I think they're down? I think they're down. I cannot fucking see. Okay, they're definitely down. I want to grab Cody. Can you... Yeah, capture Williams, because he's not going to go to being rescued, and I want him set to tame. Yeah. Probably one of the slowest walkers out of my colony, but that's okay. So they're starting to work on like plasteel stuff. I also want these doors finished here to stop the yaks and shit from being in this area. Sin, mate, can you do crafting by any chance? Construction or whatever. That's a 3. Sloan can do it. Can you work on this blueprint into the night? Because once it basically goes to nightfall, the animals go to sleep and I'll have a chance to actually get that built. Hey, Varen. Welcome in. I probably fucked that up. Terrible with names, but yeah, welcome in. Kind of a base. This is my 3rd location. My colony Asora and site of Dryden. So I'm in the process of building some beds, their recreational room in here, their kitchens, butchering, storage. We haven't got the hospitals yet. We've got their prison barracks. I think we've got 3 prisoners out of here tonight, so we should only have about 19 prisoners at the moment. And yeah, I haven't finished building this place yet. We only just moved here a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, no, we got a lot of people. But yeah, this is the 3rd location we've moved to. We started down here somewhere. We're in amongst, like, somewhere down here, I think. There. That's where we started. That was location 1. That was settlement, salvation. And then we had up here somewhere, wherever my other base was in this location. There was the Stolas one there. That was Quillen. That was location 2. And then this is location 3, Dryden. So... no, we don't have any kind of, like, torture shit. I basically, like, kind of mostly keep, like, nice treatment of my people. I don't have slaves. I don't cut off my prisoners' legs. We do have cannibals, but they're not allowed to eat people. The only thing this colony is a no drug colony. So... they're not allowed recreational stuff beyond, like, things like chocolate and, like, entertainment and stuff. So they do get pretty pissy about that. But for the most part, they're pretty good. Like, this colony is one of my least hostile towards each other ones that I've ever had, which is kind of nice. A breed of RimWorld player. Look, I think that and the fact that this game itself, this colony, has been existing for... a year and nearly 6 months now, IRL time, as well. I don't think I'm a commonplace player of this. There we go, Psychic Shock Lance. I'm also on my way to an attack quest, where I'm going to see if I can take as many people as I can from it. But they were an ally until I stole somebody out of their colony, so I'm just going to monopolize the fact that they're currently my enemy and take as many people as I can get. The only problem is I've only got a couple of psychic shock lancers on me, so I'm not really going to get pick of the litter. They don't have jade either, which is really annoying, but they do have medicine. So I'll get the medicine and I'll get you some food. I don't know what these guys brought to sell. I'm trying to find. Oh, they've got silver. Easy on the rim. It's not too bad here. They're just pissy because I don't have a lot of... I brought gold. I don't have a lot of stuff, like infrastructure and stuff, because when 1.5 updated, I kind of had to get us off location 2 ASAP. And so we ended up moving without resources, so it wasn't exactly ideal. What is this? Item stash. Did I get a quest come up for that? Where the fuck is my quest? Maybe. No, I don't. It must be the one that wanted human flesh or something, so that's why we don't have it. As soon as this one does its trade with this slot and then comes back, I'll merge them and we'll go to the attack quest. So that shouldn't be too long. And we've also got some of the beds and shit getting made, so that's nice. Who's needing medical treatment? Turk, mate. Where the fuck did you get ambrosia? Because you're not allowed that. And where is... There's chimpanzee. He should be fine. If he's down here and he's just laying there peacefully at this point, he's fine. So I just thought I'd check on him because he had 5 hours to live. And we've only got herbal stuff at this point. Because yeah, when we moved here, I basically had to abandon a whole site because the last location was super glitchy after the 1.5 update. And everything like slowed right down and all sorts of stuff. It was really shit for a while, so we ASAP'd out of there, and this place has been pretty good. What have you got? I do have more medicine. I don't have a lot of money on this group. I've got money, I've only got the one psychic shock lance. I must have given them my bedrolls. Look at this, they've got like a shit ton of stuff. They must have done trade with me real recently. I like that colour. If I could get that, that'd be great, but I don't need it for where I'm going. Give me medicine. And I guess this lot's probably good for food. I would like components and all kinds of other stuff, but... Hold up, let me go back out to world. If I could get you guys to just meet there. I don't want to go into the attack quest yet. I want them to merge first. I'd love to send somebody out here that has got a shock lance on them to take people, but I'll just attack them normally and we'll just take whatever we can get. We'll see. This guy, Senka's only like a regular day timer, so as far as I can tell, the last 3-4 people that have come out are just daytimers, so that is nice. Nothing too difficult there. I'll have to check on Acosta because McDolly doesn't have healthcare, and Congo, I think, might be catatonic, but Acosta, I don't know what's going on with her, so I'll have to check. But they've been down for a little bit. You can do hunting. I do want you to do cooking if you could do that as a backup. Is cooking quiet? No. I just wanted to check because I would rather you do hunting. If you don't, you can't do it. I hate having like 6s be high, but I don't have the spare weapons right now. We had to abandon so many guns to just leave. Yeah, I'll put that on too. Alright, cool. So that's like 4 people out of here, and I think that there's 2 or 3 more people that are ready to go from memory. Not you. Not you. Nope. 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 I think you are recruit. Like I said, I can't see their number properly because my chat window's in the way, but I think that they're good to go. Ray, I think you're on 9s. You are. So that's what, 2? Some of these people are my people. They're just in prison for war crimes. basically. Crimes against other colonists or each other. I think that's 3 people so far. I don't know why Rourke is sleeping in here. Let's say maintain only. I think you're the one that I'm taming. Yeah, you're the one I'm taming. Rourke, what are you doing in here? Okay, so I should have 3 more people coming out. So I should get 7 of my prisoners out of here today, which would be nice because I intend to, if possible, bring home 4 more people. So then we can go back up to 245 colonists. That would be nice, since we lost a couple of people last week out of all the non-stop prison riots that we had for having like 24 prisoners. But I also need to go and put some of my turrets up and around the place eventually. Wait a minute, hold on. I've got a little bit of jade. 130 something jade. Hold up, where's this thing? We need 150. I'm gonna just have to change it to something else so that we can get my people cremated. Fuck is it? It's under Mystic, I think. I only ever build one like once in a while, and they normally keep it. I think it's under Production. I really don't build this very often. There it is. I couldn't see it. What? Limestone? Sure. We probably have a shit ton of limestone. Go with that. It's supposed to be a hard element, apparently. And I want guys to stop roping the fucking animals up. I want to get deconstruct. I don't know if there's... No, wait, I've got stuff in there. Hold on. Don't do that. So what I want is I want wherever the animals are to be released, because for some reason my people decided at some point that they were going to hitch every animal up to a point. Okay. And it's preventing them from getting around and just eating stuff wherever. They should be good now, and I'll get new caravan points. I sort of do want them to be kind of up and around here. I'll put them on like this side. There's not much in the way of like food stuff, but it should be fine. It should make it easy enough to do caravans. Probably have up to 5. When I want to move location next time, I'll put a few more in, but if I keep them inside of where we've got enclosed anyway, it'll make it a bit easier. So we got all these bedrooms. They're all excellent quality. How's my water pump doing? It's getting there. It's going to be a while before I can enclose these couple of bedrooms, unfortunately. I kind of would like to put a wall there, but I'll leave it. I'm trying to move all the guns out of here. I'm trying to destroy this room. That's actually an excellent plasteel chair. Do I have a spot that could use one of these? No. I will uninstall it because it needs to come up here. I do need to get lights in here, which we're supposed to be building soon. I don't know where the light... Oh, we've actually got a light in here. Okay. The other thing I've got to do too is we don't have much creating power, and I need power for winter. So what I was gonna do, I don't know how I feel about this, but I was gonna make some wood-fired generators back here for this kind of area. I actually want solar in this whole area through like the back here. I think it's gonna fit except for the wetland bit up here. So I don't know, maybe I can just do solar. We might get points in time where we have outages and shit. And the other thing too was I was going to increase the room size of this. I wasn't initially, but I was thinking about it offline the other day, and I'm like, I should just make that the same size going back, because then they'll be equal. This one I can't because Ancient Danger. I've still got to open that. There's actually a couple of Ancient Dangers I still haven't opened yet. Let's get rid of the Timberwolf. Beniko, you can wait a minute. We've got alpacas. I could tame those, but I don't know if I've got people that can do hunting yet. I'll send people out. There's a male rat. For the love of God, can we please get that? I want to test out the rats situation. I've got 3 females. Beniko, what are you doing? You're going sadistic rage. You're going to beat up our prisoners. Don't shoot him. just punch him up. Actually, Rock's in here. Hold on. Rock, mate. Can you just confront him in the doorway? So we don't have a problem. Like, it would just slow him down from actually getting to hit wanderers there. It should be fine. There we go. Alright, you lot can go back to what you're doing now. Rock, if you could... No, Rock. Yeah, rescue Beniko. Beniko should be fine where they are. Now, I have got another stonecutter's bench. What I need you to do, mate, if you could just move that over instead of actually working on the goddamn benches. I don't like that they're outside, but they'll do for now. I've got... Yeah, I've almost had enough jade. I probably could have destroyed a couple of benches and we would have been good. Now these... I do want the tables to be destroyed. The urns are supposed to put around the place and I've still got batteries and shit to put up. These things, the 5-foam poppers I could legitimately just destroy at the moment because I don't have a accurate place to put them. They'll give me more metal. I lifted whatever we had. Like I said, we left behind a shit ton of turrets, guns, beds, bedrooms, fucking infrastructure of all kinds at the last location just to get the fuck out. So whatever we've got, it's whatever we've got. One's not good enough. I'm looking for excellent quality or above. At the moment, the fact that they have beds out here doesn't really matter. It gives them somewhere that they can lay down until I get another set of bedrooms built. But I really only want to keep the excellent quality or above beds. So those can all go. And that one can go too. Why? In specific, why there? Give me this. Get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Go. Scat. Get gone. I'll need to find a place to put doors. I think I've got doors on this side somewhere. That's right, I haven't got doors on this yet. I should probably do that. I'll probably have like about here to the corner. And I wouldn't mind having a door directly to there because once I harvest stuff, it will just come straight up in here. I think that'd be fine. And maybe not quite. Yeah, somewhere about there maybe. Or I could just make it even, that's fine too. I don't want them to be able to go out the back of this thing. I just want them to be able to go in to the edge. I know that cripples them if we're trying to get away from something later, but this will do. This is potatoes at the moment. So what I almost thought about doing is just turning this into rice. I might actually do, because as much as diversity would be great, I actually really need them to stockpile as much food as we can before winter. Leia. By the way, for anybody that's new in, everybody's really pissed off at the moment because we've just had some really big caravans for a long time. And a lot of these people are only just arriving, have only just arrived, and they're really salty. Like, they're hungry, they're recreationally deprived, they, you know, haven't slept in a nice bed for a little while because either we're in transit or, you know, we're building beds for them. So this is the best that we've got at the moment, is just people going ballistic. This is why we've also got a couple of like grasshopper and stuff in here. Tomboy is one of ours, Fleshy is ours. They're all in prison at the moment for doing stuff like this, where they want to either go beat up the prisoners, kill each other, kill an animal. You try to kill an animal in my colony, it's one of the fastest ways to either get yourself killed or get yourself lowered off the medical list. Which is why we've got a few people out of interest that, you know, swap that over for a second. If I go all the way up to tippy top, we have a couple of people in here that just do not have medical because they have just kept doing things over and over and got their medical privileges revoked. Basically, anybody that's in the blue has had it taken down 1 notch, green 2 notches, doctor care 3 notches, and no doctor care is, you know, 4 notches, and next one's just death. So, yeah, that's what we've got. That's the system that we have in place, is you kill an animal, get it revoked, get your ass handed to you, maybe even die, reload, try to arrest you instead. So get a little bit cathartic stuff out. And then, yeah, I also need to get them to stop cooking on this, actually. I just realized that they're still cooking here. I'll wait till you're done with your cook. Oh, we got Night Owl. Oh, we got Owl out, actually. I need you guys to stop cooking on these, because we actually have proper cook areas up top. Okay, Owl. Be great if you were actually a Night Owl, but you're normal. And what about Quail? Okay, you're both normal. Alright, well, 2 more. Now I've got to get all the way back down to bottom. I should really do that the opposite direction so it comes down to bottom next time. We got a masterwork, so I'm hoping that that is a table or a plasteel chair. And I still haven't checked on Acosta yet. I'm assuming she's okay. She should be fine. Also, I have this very specific setup for working, recreation, all that kind of stuff, because I have a very large space. Everything is very, very spread out and takes a long time for somebody to get to a location to do something. So they generally just kind of work a lot, recreation a lot, and then sleep a lot. Let's see, you've got hunting. I really don't want these to be 1s, but I don't really have much of an option with you guys. That's actually a 5. So, yeah. You also have... I got basically 2 people that are kind of almost a carbon copy of each other. Get a couple of extra lines in here. I think that's a crunchy, yeah. Alright. Quail. I would love to be able to say to any of the ones that are like indoorsy to like